Ever wonder how sysadmins manage massive networks? Or how bug bounty hunters find their targets? It's all about the right commands and the right tools. On this channel, we dive deep into the power of PowerShell, focusing on how it's used to find vulnerabilities, secure systems, and automate your workflow. Welcome back, command line masters. You now know how to run powerful commandlets and use aliases to work fast. But here's the game changer. Typing commands one by one is fine for checking things, but if you want to perform a dozen tasks, troubleshoot a server, or automate your daily workflow, you need a script. Today, we're taking the leap from interactive commands to true automation. We'll write, save, and run our very first PowerShell script, turning a sequence of steps into a single powerful action. A PowerShell script is simply a text file containing a sequence of commands, saved with a .ps1 extension. Before we even write the first line, we have to talk about security. By default, PowerShell is locked down to prevent you from accidentally running a malicious script you downloaded. We need to check and potentially change a setting called the execution policy. Also, before we start writing, a quick note on tools. While I'll use the simple notepad today by opening it directly from the console, the industry standard for writing PowerShell is Visual Studio Code, or VS Code. It has excellent syntax highlighting and debugging. PowerShell ISE is now officially deprecated, so VS Code is the way to go. First, let's see where we stand with our current security settings. If you see restricted, it means no scripts can run. To enable our local scripts to work, we're going to set the policy to RemoteSigned. The RemoteSigned policy is a good balance. It allows all scripts you create locally to run, but any script downloaded from the internet must be digitally signed by a trusted publisher. Remember, never run a script you don't trust, no matter what the policy is. Now we open our editor and create the file. We'll use Notepad, opening it right from our console. The moment we save this, it becomes an executable PowerShell script. Let's add 3 core components to our script. We used #4 comments. The computer ignores these. We used a variable $time, which stores the result of the getDate commandlet, and the write_host output using the variable. Write_host writes customized output to a host. And finally, we added a real command, getProcess, to do some actual work. The getProcess commandlet gets the processes on a local or remote computer. Without parameters, this commandlet gets all of the processes on the local computer. You can also specify a particular process by process name or process ID. Now we save the file by holding down Ctrl+S or going to File and selecting Save, and close Notepad. We're back in the console. To run a script in the current directory, you must use the / syntax, / followed by the script name. There it is. All those steps executed instantly with a single command. You've successfully created, configured, and run your first piece of PowerShell automation. Congratulations! Let's summarize the big jump we just made. You learned that true automation requires a script file, .ps1. You learned the crucial security step of setting your execution policy to RemoteSigned to allow local scripts to run. Finally, you saw the basic building blocks of any script: the comment, hashtag, for documentation, and the variable $, to store and reuse information. This is the foundation for all sysadmin and bug bounty scripts. You've crossed the threshold from user to automaton. If you're excited about the power of scripting, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments what task you want to automate first. And don't miss our next video, where we dive into the PowerShell pipeline, the single most powerful feature for chaining commandlets together and making your scripts truly brilliant. Subscribe and hit the bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.